Ugh, a paddle bit. Come on. Most situations where you're going to use a paddle bit, you ought to use a hole saw, okay? They're a little bit more expensive, but it's going to be a lot more precise. Hello, and welcome to Hexcrank Live. This is Cole, continuing Silent Hill Homecoming on a rare Sunday night stream. I think I might beat it tonight. I've got the church, and I have the lair of the order. So, who knows? Yeah. So last time we, we went through the prison. So we got to Silent Hill. Then we went to Overlook Penitentiary. Alex found his mom, but the order had rigged her up in some kind of, let's say, crucifixion juicer. Might be the way to describe it. And now he has found his way into the church where he believes his dad and possibly his little brother might be. But I think that he will find more than he bargained for. Okay. If I wanted to rush through this, I would go into one of those confessionals there. That's where the next choice is going to be made. However, I think that I've got some more stuff to do downstairs. I rushed up here to find a safe spot last night. Hi there, Andrew. Hi there, Mr. Reciprocity. So we're here in this church. They've got a couple of torso cauldrons hiding around. And I think that I need to find pieces of, like, a plate of some kind to put in here. So I put the chalice plate in. Yeah, weird. Hi there, Prince Robot. I have not checked out this wing over here just yet. Statues and such. The statue holding something. Something is missing from that plate. Maybe I have to go upstairs. Yeah, we got about 12, 13 inches of snow this weekend. And it's currently, I think, like -3 degrees outside right now. And the wind chill is going to get even gnarlier. Even gnarlier. What in the world is that? Yeah, that film grain has been there the whole time. It is pretty excessive. Oh, my cat's sitting on top of a speaker. I could freak her out by just blaring the sound through it. An excerpt from a psalm. Blessed is the man who does not tread the path of the wicked, or stand in the way of sinners, or sit in the seat of mockers. There is someone inside.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. It has been 4 years since my last confession.
It's Alex's dad. Adam.
I don't blame you for ignoring me, Father. I'm not even sure you can help me. I'm lost. I'm so deep beyond the reach of my faith, and I'm sinking further away.
What could you have done that was so terrible?
I took my role as a father and I turned it into a daily chore. Fed him, cleaned him, put him to bed. I treated the dog with more respect. And when I was given a second son, the first might as well have been a stranger sleeping in our house.
I feel that you could start loving your son at any time.
I do love my son, Father. I love both my sons. But I had to make a choice. And the only way to live with that was to make sure my son never loved me. I had to make sure that he would never feel joy or compassion. All the things that make life worth living. You must understand, I was only trying to make things easier for him. And for me. And for this selfishness, I ask forgiveness.
If you truly want forgiveness, then you already have it.
Thank you, Father. And now I have something for you, Father.
I don't need anything from you. What?
Hi there, Gunt Crunt. It's Cole with a K. You had it right the first time. Yeah, so what happened there, that was another choice for the ending. There are two main choices that lead to 5 endings. The third minor choice is how you treat Wheeler later on. But yeah, whether or not you mercy kill your mom and whether or not you forgive your father are the biggest determination for the best and worst endings. But that is, that had some information. We saw all of that evidence of Alex's family just really, really shitting on him and heaping praise on Josh. And they had to make a choice because there is child sacrifice going on. And their choice was to not get too terribly attached to the person they're gonna have to kill. Which really is kind of more about them than about the kid. Ah, fuck. Guntcrunt says, I've only played the first 2 games. Can you be abducted by aliens in this one? Yeah, and it's really strange because you can get the dog ending. You can get the dog ending on your first playthrough. So it's possible to just make choices in this game and wind up with an ending that is a joke. Which is really odd. Hey there, Eric. Oh, yeah, Z Chocobo asked if I've done the confession yet. Yeah, I just did right before you came on.
Elle?
Oh yeah, Elle has been taken hostage down here too. Okay, I think I just got lucky. Oh. No. Okay, I hate having to knife fight these things. Hey there, thank you for following Dr. Doke9er. Yeah, I think I got lucky when I cut the painting on the right. Because if I cut this one, I think it has a monster behind it. Nah. Yeah, that I think that I sacrificed too much to illustrate that point. I should have just taken it, accepted a win. Oofa. These bugs love me. Okay, let's see this here. Let's see. Guncrunt says that they have listened to the WAF about Final Fantasy X, and they're wondering if it is too late to send in responses. Yeah, sorry. The responses need to go in, just for simplicity's sake, it's always the 15th of every month. And you can do that at Duckfeed.tv/contact. No, hi. And here I am with no ammo. Fight! Something that I saw when I was doing some research about this that I thought was really cool is that all of the Shepherd character names are explicitly biblical in kind of a boring white person way, but it's probably worth noting some of the symbolism inherent, such as, so the dad, Adam, right? That makes sense. First man. His wife, I believe, is Lillian or some other form of Lil. And in the Apocrypha, Adam, I think, at one point married Lilith. It was his second wife, I think, maybe. Their son, the youngest son, Joshua. Joshua derives from Yeshua, same as Jesus. And Alex is Defender of Man, is what that stands for. So, a little bit of that there. There was a med kit up there that I really need to get. Ah, really? For fuck's sake. Well, screw you too, game. For... Okay, so these have to go into particular places. So vengeance, desire, sorrow, sacrifice, penitence. So vengeance, well, so here's what we have. Sword plate, chalice, sword, chalice, candle, tree, and kneeling man. So if we just play this straight, vengeance would be the sword, right? Desire. Ugh. Okay, come back to that one. Sorrow. Sacrifice. And penitence. Weird. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to make some informed guesses here. So for like penitence, like possibly kneeling man, sacrifice, like a chalice, maybe full of no, tree would be what Jesus was sacrificed on. So let's try that. Sorrow, candle, like if you burn it, and then desire. No, that doesn't work. Really, the only one that I'm sure about is the sword. Okay, so let's say desire is the tree. Maybe the kneeling man is sorrow. Zinolele asked, hey, how's it going? Doing pretty good. Trying to solve a puzzle. Sacrifice. Let's say like a chalice of blood and penitence, maybe a candle. Okay, maybe penitence is the kneeling man. Sacrifice feels like it would be chalice. So we have sorrow and desire. I cannot see the candle being for desire. Hi, Dad.
Alex? What are you doing here?
I'm here to save Joshua.
Joshua. You can't save him. You need to get out of here.
Stop giving me orders, Dad. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
Okay, Anakin.
You hate me. It's okay. I don't blame you.
I don't hate you. I forgot you. A long time ago.
I never meant to hurt you, son. I had to make a choice. And now I'm paying for it. We all are. After all I've done, you still wear my old dog tags.
Uh-oh.
That must mean something.
A shepherd? Yeah.
What are you talking about? These are mine. I'm a soldier. Just like you wanted.
Alex, you've been in the hospital.
I know. I was wounded in battle.
No. A mental hospital. You've been there ever since the accident.
No. That's not true. I'm a soldier. I protect people.
We had to take you there. After that night. After I gave your brother this.
What is this thing? What did you do? Where's Joshua?
Alex, forgive me.
No! No! No!
I don't mean to alarm you, but there may be a boogeyman or boogeymen in the house. Dad slabs. A side of dad. Clean cut. We call that cutting someone in half the hard way. Hi there, Atomic Ninja. Nope. Dressed up like a cultist. There we are. Atomic Ninja. Shame on you, Cole, for digging this out of the abyss where it belonged, where it should have remained. I'm not having a terrible time. I just wish that it wasn't, it didn't have those bugs, you know? And I'm doing people a service. If they're watching this, they don't necessarily have to play it. Curtis, the junk man.
You like your job, soldier? I love what I do. Fixing things. It's my gift. But now, I have direction. Clarity. It's important to know who you are.
Wrench in the back.
Don't you agree, soldier?
So yeah, this is where the game takes a pretty hard left turn. I could have been pretty on board with a lot of the stuff that we saw before, but the fact that we killed some cultists, well, it was really just a preamble for this.
Judge Holloway.
You should probably call me Margaret. You're so grown up now.
I found Al, but I don't know what happened. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. try so hard to raise a child, to instill your values into her. You want her to be her own person, but you hope she'll always remember what's important. Family.
What's going on?
Family is the most important thing, Alex.
Most
I would
important
do
thing.
anything to protect them. That's why I sacrificed my daughter.
What?
The founders. They had good intentions. They left the Order to start a new life in Shepherd's Glen, where they feared the wrath of our God. So they made a pact to keep us safe. All that was required was a small sacrifice. Our children. Once every 50 years, the founding families must make an offering to appease the god. One of our children, our own flesh and blood, struck down by our own hands. I did what was required.
So the first one was the mayor. Second one was
I watched the light
Dr. Fitch.
fade from Nora's eyes as I took her life.
Here she
No.
is.
Death would protect our family.
God.
Protect Shepherd's
Josh.
Glen. No, Alex. One of us failed. Lacked the strength to fulfill his duty. Your father.
Where's Joshua?
Don't you see? Because of him, our sacrifices were in vain. The pact with our God was broken. Your father's lack of conviction cursed us all. The hope was to revive the Order, which our founders abandoned. The true faith.
By kidnapping? By murdering?
Murdering? I've given them life through rebirth.
And what about Elle? You gonna kill her too?
I've tried to make Elle understand. But she's like you, Alex. She still thinks there are such things as good and evil. But there aren't. There is only chaos and order. Show my daughter the price of her disobedience.
Cool. Dead Space.
Don't! Look! I can help you with all this. There must be another way.
No, Alex. It's time I finished what your father couldn't.
Hi, Hamflower Man. That expression. Ugh, a paddle bit. Come on. Most situations where you're going to use a paddle bit, you ought to use a hole saw, okay? They're a little bit more expensive, but it's going to be a lot more precise.
Bitch! It's fitting.
Good audio. Okay, so there's the map. So yeah, we're gonna go and slash up some cultists. Yeah, so in case it wasn't clear, so we saw the mayor burying somebody, we saw Dr. Fitch cutting somebody up, we saw Holloway strangling somebody. They were killing their kids. That was the pact that they made, so the curse of the Order's God would not follow them to Shepherd's Glen. And that also informs the monsters that came back. So remember, what is it, Sepulchre, the first guy that we fought? Kind of looked like he was like in a big coffin. Scarlet was a doll who was all cut up. Asphyxia. Well, there's nothing about suffocation that screams human centipede, but the name anyway. That was Nora. All of them were kind of transformed because of the botched sacrifice. Although, I don't know how... Oh yeah, I need to get L. I don't know how botched it was, because and I forgot this line, Holloway said she didn't kill them, she gave them new life through rebirth. Or the parents of the the founding families gave the sacrifices new life through rebirth by sacrificing them. Thank you for following, Hamflower Man. Also, hello, Chazerific. Yeah, killing kids. It's what they do. Ooh, good dodges. Down he goes. Yeah, horrible violence towards kids is the predicating principle for a good amount of Silent Hill stuff. You have Alessa being sacrificed in the fire. Silent Hill 2 takes a bit of a break from that. 3, you have, you know, Alessa again being tortured through what, 4 or 5 lifetimes? Something like that. 4 is entirely about what happens when you ruin a kid. What would the Smile Factory or whatever the cult's orphanage was called. Oh, thank you, Milkshakes, for subscribing. is a ceremonial knife a key? Okay, that door up there being blocked makes me think there's a way around it. Ooh. There we go. Yep.
Oh, you're dead.
Oh, hi, friend. Good old-fashioned pipe duel. Really, it's an unfair advantage. He can't have an awful lot of peripheral vision in that mask. Can't be too easy to breathe in there unless he's breathing hyper oxygen. More people that they brought here to torture. By decree of the ordained council, the following have been chosen to serve the will of our divine Lord. Kickstarter backers. All repent, for our kingdom is near. AS. I don't know who AS would be. Through the Fog. A Skeptic in Silent Hill by Paul Schiebel. Silent Hill, a town known for its mysterious happenings and now defunct cult, the Order, which was recently exposed by Detective Douglas Cartland. Good old Dougie. But what darkness really lies behind the simple veneer of this sleepy town? Paul Schiebel's latest book chronicles his research during a 2-year stay in the town, including detailed interviews with longtime residents, cult documents you won't find anywhere else, and an appendix of popular local legends. As expected, life in Silent Hill is far more mundane than you may have heard, and the great evil the Order sought to find originated from the same abyss whence all religions spring, nowhere darker than the fanatical minds of its followers. I think maybe the cult put that out to keep people off their scent? Cool, I can get into Sector 3 now. If you loved Sectors 1 and 2, you may also enjoy. People who bought Sector 1 and 2 also enjoyed. Milkshakes asked me, what is your hot take on the PS Vita? I love it. It is an incredibly good system. I play mine a few times every week. And the only thing that stops me from playing it more is that the Switch is taking it over as a indie machine and weirdly as a remaster of old games machine. Yeah, the PS Vita is great. One of the best purchases I've made. Cool. I'm locked in a stun cycle. He's got me, like, pinned in a corner. Oh, Jesus. Fucking camera. Really?
Come here.
Yeah, Atomic Ninja raises a very good point, which is that the knife is weirdly the most effective weapon in the game. Okay, quick. What do miners swing around? An awful lot. Lead pipes. Okay, let's do this systematically.
I don't like that man. I haven't heard from Brian or Paul in a while.
Oh, don't give them names.
Hey, man.
Are you trying to ruin this orgy?
I'm just saying. It's been a while.
Been a while. That was silent because of all of his army stealth skills. Shut up. My ribs. Okay, we can get Al. I guess we can rescue Al. Greater J asks, would I play on my PS Vita? Oftentimes, it is visual novel stuff. Like, the things that I've spent the most time playing are like Zero Time Dilemma and Steins Gate, Danganronpa, all those things that I talk about, but under no circumstances should you play. Loop that scream wave. Otherwise, it's a lot of old PS1 stuff. Ooh.
Curtis, stop!
It's a damn shame. People in the streets, such nice things.
No! Oh, God! Please, God!
The choice.
Good audio doubling there. Chugada, 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 chugada. That facial expression.
You're going down.
That is not groovy. I am helping.
Alex. My mother.
I'm sorry, Elle.
God, I can't believe this.
We gotta get you out of here. Come on.
Hello? There. I do kind of like the implication of this, that they have a first aid kit and a tasty beverage in here to enhance the torture, you know? Every child born of the flesh bears the filth of the flesh that created it. The lives of the unpure are steeped in filth, and their deeds and words spread filth through the world. Even death is not enough to cleanse generations of this filth from the flesh. The only way to ensure these poor souls can live pure lives is to cleanse the flesh from their bodies. New hit indie management game, Skeleton Factory. Yeah. I when I first played this, I had trouble with the combat because I didn't quite grasp the concept of dodge and attack, you know? Like, honestly, that was something that I saw more often in, say, boxing games. After playing so much Dark Souls and so many Souls-like things, I'm having an easier time with it. Although, I would forgive you for not believing me, given how poorly I've been doing. Okay, we need the game to be 20 minutes longer. What can we do? Well, the last dungeon...
Let's go.
Yeah, when I think of, like, Proto-Souls combat stuff, like, I know this is super late, but, I don't know, God Hand. You're not permitted.
You want a piece of me?
Oh, I have prioritized the wrong target. Fuck. I'm gonna kill you. I bought a kazoo. I'll have it too.
gonna kill you.
I think the rifle butt does more than the bullets in terms of damage. Yes, you do. The experiment failed. It was the shining hope for us all, but the weakness of a few has darkened that light for us all. However, we will survive. We must. Our purpose is too great to be halted, and no cost is too great in the service of our Lord. Shepherd's Glen is lost, and its people are doomed to hell, and don't even know it. It falls to us and our enduring order to save them. We alone can offer them salvation, and their salvation lies here, in Silent Hill, where we belonged all along. Go, save them all. They are frightened and know not what awaits them if they refuse us, so give them the choice. JH, JARH, DHGP. The citizens of Shepherd Glen are being abducted and brought here. Also, Holloway can maintain her grip on power. I got so angry at them that I slashed their water heater. That will show them. Atomic Ninja raises a very good point. Normally you expect the final dungeon in a Silent Hill game to be a lot more weird and abstract than just a gray building full of dudes. My complaint exactly. Hey there, Ben. What it is? Okay. Before I proceed, I'm gonna take a look at this cool dead body here. They painted him silver like that girl in Goldfinger. I do want to walk back because I believe there was a gate that I couldn't open without L. Additionally, I want to save. Up voice question mark. Ooh. Tell me in the chat, where you live, if you get snow, do you have different categories of snow emergency? Like where the county officially says, hey y'all, stay off the roads if you can. I can't remember if that was the case in Cincinnati. I guess I just wasn't paying that close of attention. don't know if I could stay standing as long as these guys do if I got hit with a crowbar. I think I'd fall apart like a crate. Oh shit, I think I accidentally... I think I accidentally found the way forward as opposed to getting a good way around. Ooh, rifle. Ugh. Well, if there were any pickups back there that I missed, they're good and gone. Forget it, Jake. Wheeler. How to live by the Order. 1. Commitment. All members of the Order must have fully committed themselves to this purpose and their beliefs, their activities, and their lives. 2. Membership. Membership within the Order is extended to all that seek the old ways. Levels of membership. A. Mother Circle. The Mother is considered the founding group of the Order. The name of the founding group is the Mother. B. Daughter Circle. Any second-generation group hived off of the Mother. Servant Circle. Any third-generation group stemming from the Mother. The High Council is set in place as a tool for all within the Order to make use of. The purpose of the High Council shall be to aid in the process of group formation, as needed, act as governing body in matters pertaining to the Order as a whole, and to be judge and jury, if asked, to settle disputes. Grievances and discipline procedures. All decisions made by the High Council are binding. Presenting your case before the Council implies your acceptance of their decision. Those seeking mediation must contact the scribe. The High Council shall be called in to preside over disputes within a group, to hear complaints and accusations of inappropriate acts, abuse of power. This isn't interesting, blah, blah, blah. The nature of this. Yeah, okay. Sorry, it took me way too long to realize that that was just really dry organizational stuff. I thought there would be cool, fucked up, banal details. But no, it was literally just describing. I'm sorry, I'm trying to take it down. Ooh. Mr. Reciprocity says, all this talk about the Mother makes me think this is some kind of sourdough cult. Oh, if there was a sourdough cult, sign me up. Oh, Wheeler. You look like shit. Maybe all those health drinks are sacred kombucha.
Wheeler.
Hey, Jala. It doesn't make any difference at this point because of the choices that I made. Wheeler is kind of the differentiator between three of the non-standard endings. However, I like Wheeler, and he doesn't deserve to die like that. Watch me. I will get to the end boss, and the thing that will be the difference between me beating it on the stream and having to backtrack is that one fucking med kit that I gave to Wheeler. Oh, shit.
You need to get him out of here.
What about you?
I can't. Not without Joshua.
Be careful. I can't lose you too.
Whee! Bodies are heavier than you think. Those look kind of like the over-the-door laundry bags that I use instead of hampers. If I said hi, Jala, hi, Jala. I was distracted with saving Wheeler and playing with bodies. There was something shiny on the floor over here. Okay. No other way out. We're going to get to the end boss. Time to face facts. All right, there's a shitty puzzle here. Oh god, this shit. Oh, thanks, I hate it. Okay. Fitch standing there. Huh. So Fitch's pad is on that one. Okay, so we have 3 of the sacrifices that were done. I think that is what this is. So there's air up at the top, there's ground in the lower left, on the body. I forget what these are. riveting. Okay, so I think that this is for the final sacrifice. Man, how did they know that Josh's sacrifice, that Alex's sacrifice would have gone wrong? Water. Here we go. Sacrificial altar for the Fitch family. So Theodore, Rose, Rusty Fitch. Oh, that poor soul. And then Scarlet. Yeah. Put Scarlet on here when he dismembered her. Check out Holloway's. Yeah, Nora suffocated her. Or Judge Holloway suffocated Nora. And Ernest, Lawrence, and Nora. See the Bartletts. Yeah, Joseph was the one who was buried alive. Okay, here we go. As if we haven't figured it out just yet. They looked so far ahead, they put Alex's on there. Before they committed the deed. 4 names written on the plaque. And Alex's is one of them. And they only plan for the town to last 400 years? I guess 450.
What's the matter?
Get dressed.
What are you doing here, Alex? That freak if he finds out.
Give that to me. Someone will see us.
No!
It's okay. I'm not gonna let anything happen to you.
Why are we here, Alex? What's going on?
What's the matter? You scared?
Oh no, I'm cool. It's just... Dad never lets us out on the lake.
Not you, anyway. Dad thinks you're a little baby who can't do anything on his own.
Yeah? Then why'd he give me this?
Uh-oh.
That's Dad's ring. But he told me not to show you, so I guess that makes me cooler.
Let me see it.
No!
What a piece of crap.
It's not. It's worth more than $1 million. That's why Dad gave it to me. Give that back! Give that back! Come on!
Josh! Josh! not the way it's supposed to be. I chose you. Now you've ruined it for all of us.
He's okay, right? He's no. I can save him. I can save him. He's okay.
So that's why the sacrifices didn't work.
No.
So the plot of this game is literally that one line from Walk Hard. The wrong kid died. Hey Carlo, welcome to the end. Atomic Ninja raises a great point. It's amazing that Silent Hill 3's character models looked so much better than this. Yeah. Silent Hill 3, basically 2, 3, and 4, had amazing artistry done. Now it's time to fight biomechanical spider baby, pregnant man. It's your pregnant brother, and he's got an umbilical in his stomach, and his face is protracting now. Here he comes. He's got legs. He's got legs for days. He borrowed them. He borrowed them from Wild Wild West. Don't you see? I actually think it's not a terrible design. It's quite spooky. It's just but it's also goofy too. But I think goofy and spooky mix, right? I love goofy, spooky things. Like, I don't know, if you want to take it to another example, Eddie is a farcical human being, but that's what makes him scary to fight, you know? Okay, it's gonna have to be a C-section. Okay, I think maybe he just entered a second phase. He's not ready for his C-section yet. So what's happening there when he's doing that? His legs are stuck and he's trying to rock him out. Hey there, Dog Nozzle. Welcome to hell. Okay. Congratulations! It's a healthy, dying baby boy.
I'm sorry, Josh. Never meant for this to happen. Here, buddy. Take this. I forgot.
After this, I'm going to play the other endings. Just so you can see, because at least one of them is super goofy. I'm not going to play to them. It would take forever to do that. I've got them loaded up on YouTube. One of them is super goofy, and you kind of can't play and talk about this game. Bustamoo says, spent too much time watching H-Bomb delete an old British man who wrote some alright shows. Yeah. That H-Bomb thing is fantastic.
Okay.
And fuck Graham Lineman or whatever his name is.
Yeah, I think so. Oh,
Fuck that doddering old transphobe.
what did you see in there?
What I needed to.
You have a not big rig Alex costume.
Is it me this time?
So there's that.
Am I too far? Did I cry?
Cool. I'm going to turn this off, and then we can look at the other endings. So we've already seen this ending. Drowning ending. Here we go. So if you kill your mom, but you do not forgive your dad. This one does not make an awful lot of sense, because it implies that everything never really happened, and instead your dad,
Your
after-
sacrifice will save us all. Joshua will be safe to carry on the family name.
yeah, but I guess, yeah, it implies that the sacrifice went off without a hitch. And what you played in the game was and what we played in the game was kind of an alternate universe. So the hospital ending, do not forgive your mom, but do not kill your mom, but forgive your dad. Again, I don't know how this correlates.
Wait, what are you doing? Was this a dream? Is Joshua okay?
It's not working.
I didn't go anywhere?
No, Alex. And you won't be going anywhere until you can start to accept reality and responsibility.
No, please don't.
It's a really fucked up, archaic, and, well, let's just say misleading interpretation of ECT. So maybe don't show ECT as, I don't know. This is the hilarious one. The most hilarious one to my mind. This is if you did all the bad stuff. Didn't mercy kill your mom. Didn't forgive your dad. Didn't save Wheeler. You were a good boy as far as Silent Hill is concerned.
What are you doing? Get away from me! No!
This is obviously non-canonical because pyramid heads reproduce by eggs. That is not how new pyramid heads are made. UFO ending, there we go. So do not kill your mom, do not forgive, but save Wheeler's life. And you can get this on the first playthrough. It's so dumb.
That's where they've been taking everybody. I knew it!
Oh, this might be worth watching. So yeah, you do get the laser pistol, which wrecks the final boss. Wrecks everything, actually. Oh yeah, and you get the different costumes as well. This is a good video. Zombie Fish asks, is this the worst Silent Hill story? Creepy Trevor says the worst was Origins. It's been too long since I played it. No, I don't want to know those Silent Hill facts because I probably already know them. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I think that the only thing that redounds to this game's credit, not the only thing, like there's stuff to enjoy about this. It wasn't a bad time. But I think the thing that stands out even upon revisit is the boss designs and even just the basic premise of child sacrifices gone wrong. You know, I think that that is cool and good and within the realm of the franchise. Tonally, it cannot pick a lane whatsoever, which is really tough because they nail the tone so much well. Not just in the first 4, right? Because those get all those get all the attention, and I think that there is a lazy direct route to criticizing later Silent Hill games by saying they took them out of Japan or they took them away from Team Silent, quote unquote, and that made them bad. You look at something like Shattered Memories, you look at, I would even say that like Origins, for as flawed as it is, especially from a gameplay perspective, is and that's really flawed. Even that gets the tone pretty okay, you know? Yeah, and I think that that is ultimately what I want for this. What I want when I go to a Silent Hill game is tone and weird, goofy, esoteric, symbolic horror stuff. Those are what keep me coming back. Yeah, this is a bunch of good boss fights and good boss designs in search of a better game, I think. Which is weird because boss fights not necessarily the strength of the series. All right. Well, I'm going to go. Thank you, everybody. If you are still in the line of the storm, please be safe. If you have tomorrow off, enjoy your Martin Luther King Day. If you don't, still enjoy your day. I'll be back next weekend, I believe. If I don't come back next week, then it is because I'm playing Resident Evil 2. But I will announce that. Like, I'll put that on the I will put that on the channels if I'm doing that. I don't want to stream my first playthrough of that. That is that's Willy time, as they say. Oh shit. Yes, I need to go out and look at the moon right now. Yeah. All right, take care, everybody. Goodbye. You know what to do.